We are now on the Highland after the most horrendous crossing on a speedboat you could ever have in your life. Everybody on board, bar Thomas and another fine young lady, were sick into bags over and over and over again. We kept taking off the water and landing with a bush bang wallop sideways. Everybody was dying. It was quite horrendous. And I don't know how I managed to not be sick, but I did manage it, and I managed to keep holding the bag for Sheila so she could fill it up. And then I managed to empty it again and get another bag. And the little boatmen, they were marvellous. They was really, really marvellous. They kept supplying us with little bags and paper towels to wipe our faces with, and it was really, really hot and wet and sweaty, and but it's another experience, and my word, we've had some experiences in our life, but I think that was about one of the worst ones, I would say, without dying. But we got there. I suppose you have to suffer this pain before you gain the joy of the holiday. Thank you, goodbye. What was I going to say?
You've said that much.
Alright, we're going to tell the Air Tours lady that next time we have an Air Tours chartered plane, I think, especially if it's Monarch, we're going to have plastic surgery so we can have detachable legs, what we can put in our suitcases, put in the hold, and then it'll be fit to fly, because if you've got legs, you just cannot survive in a Monarch plane. There's no room whatsoever. It is terrible. And we're not doing it anymore, are we? We've decided we're not going with Monarch one more time, or Air Tours. Air Tours, they can stick it right up the jumper. My Travel, I wouldn't have it My Travel if it was given to me. It's a load of crap. Isn't it, Sheila? And we had one little glass of water, didn't we?
Yeah.
One glass of water.
There.
And like I said to Sheila, I said we had 6 hours in that plane, and we started off with 2 wheelchairs. By the time we got to Bahrain, there was about 300 passengers who needed bloody stinking wheelchairs to get about because their legs were dead. They couldn't move. Come to Monarch, able-bodied, and you'll end up going home needing a bleeding wheelchair. Am I right or am I wrong? So, it's the most terrible aircraft we've ever been on in our lives, and we're not going on it again. We're only going on scheduled flights, and we don't care if it costs £1,000 more, we're not going on them, because I cannot stand it. And to cap it all, we had 3 bloody seats between 2 of us, and I don't know why we would have gone on if there had only been 2 bloody seats, because I'd have been dead. My legs were dead as it was, with 3 seats. So, that's it. Said enough. Now we're going to see the Air Tours woman tomorrow, and we're going to give her some stick. She says shut up, I'll tell her to shut up. Won't we, Sheila? Because it's Air Tours. You've been co-owning it, we'd have had free fruit and everything. Now a little wait is very, very nice, but he doesn't like serving us crap food. Does he, Sheila?
No.
Well, this is only the 2nd day, ain't it? Like, we thought it couldn't get any worse when we came on that boat, and it was up and down, as Sheila was saying.
To go back on the bloody thing.
We had to go back on the boat, yeah.
Well,
Sheila's to go back on it.
she might not be in it.
She will be. She'll go back, and then, and she'll very likely be able to fill at least 6 or 7 bags this time, because she'll have had something to eat, because on Monarch we didn't get anything to eat because it wasn't fit to eat. The food wasn't fit to eat or nothing. It was horrible. And we had to buy a bottle of water for £1 each, and we got 1 glass of water. And they said, and the woman comes on the television saying, "Make sure you don't get dehydrated. Buy our bottles of water at £1 a piece." You bloody tight bastards. 1 glass of water. We got more on Aeroflot. didn't we?
Terrible.
That's it. I'm going now, and we're going to have a nice sleep and get up in the morning, and everything will be a lot better. Oh yes. Oh, I nearly got eaten by a shark today when I was going through the breaker because it was very rough. And Sheila filmed me. Well, she didn't film me really. She had her finger over the lens for most of the time, and then when she wasn't having her finger over the lens, she had it pointing at the waves but not at me. So she said she couldn't see me because she was zoomed in that tight on me. She couldn't see me. Instead of zooming out again to find out where I was, she just started looking at the waves. So we've got some lovely pictures of the waves. Yes, cute. We're going now, and tomorrow it is Wednesday. The tide's a little bit smaller tomorrow, so could be as I can get through the breakers and get over that old reef and go and see old Norris the Napoleon. Hey, Norris the Napoleon. Yeah. He likes me, Norris. I take him a boiled egg. That's if we've got any boiled eggs. Okay, we're going now. Bye. Dinner time. I've just been out for most of the morning, filming lots and lots of things. Sharks, fish, all sorts of things. And I must have had about 30 minutes of film on the camera. And guess what? For most of the time, I'd had it zoomed right in. So, the blasted thing, you can't see anything. It's too close up. Because I'm filming things what are as close as possible. And I've had it zoomed in so as it was out of focus. What am I? I'm a bleeding wally. So I've done all that struggling against the tides, because it was high tide when I was out. All for nothing. And I'm just going down. This is why I'm talking on here now, because I'm just filming over the load of rubbish I've done. I'm going to carry on filming over it, because it's no use, except for a little teeny bit at the end. What, I must have flicked my telephoto back down. Okay. You'll never guess who that was. That was the room boy who said, "I'll come back with your water tonight." And we said, "No, we usually come at dinner time with it." And he said, "No, tonight, I bring it back tonight." And I said, "No, dinner time." And he said, "Oh no, I'll bring it back tonight." I said, "Okay, whatever." And guess what? He brought it back at dinner time, just like we said they always do. Because the other little room boy, he's sick today. He's sick, he got a bad head. No wonder working lemon stinking 22 hours a day. Brushing and sweeping, cleaning up after them British tourists. Anyway, don't know what I'm going to do now. I might go out for another swim to see if I can film some more rubbish with my thingy and get it all wrong again, or we might wait till after lunch, because we'll be going for lunch in another hour and a half. We'll go to the Cottage Club, Palm Court for lunch. Go and see old Mal, and if I like to fill us full of lemon teas again. He usually gives us 2 lemon teas a day for nothing. This should be $3.50 each. That's $7. But we don't bother. We just drink them. And yesterday he gave us some pineapple. Give us enough pineapple, fresh pineapple, and the acid in it. It was that they were very, very tasty, but the acid in it made it too cold. The lining off our tongues, and they were like as if they were raw. And it took us till this morning for his tongues to get over it. So we hope he doesn't give us any more free pineapple, because I don't think our tongues can stand it. Anyway, oh look at me, I'm yawning again. I've never known being on holiday doing nothing and being so tired. It seems to wear you out doing nothing. I wonder if that's the thing, that's why they have people working, because people feel a lot better and not as tired when they're working. Anyway, going now. See you all soon again. Bye. Bye.